Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today guys, I'm going to show you by the request of one of our subscribers that I share with you what you need to start a refrigeration, or should I say fridge fixing business, or to be an AC technician. What you need. So this is everything that you're going to need, except for the vacuum pump. I forgot to put the vacuum pump to take it out when I was taking things out of the car, because so I can't take it back now, so I'll just show you later. Okay guys, so now this is everything that you're going to need when you're starting a business in fixing refrigerators. So here I'm going to show you firstly the gauges. So this is what you're going to need to measure the amount of pressure that is in your system. And here you're going to need, this is your multimeter. This is what you're going to use to test your thermostat, your electrical components of the refrigerator. You're also going to need a pipe cutter. This is what you're going to need to cut your pipes. When you're cutting your pipes to any size, you're going to need this to cut it. Then you're also going to need a refrigerant. This is R134A and this is R600. And you're also going to need a gas can adapter. So basically, this kind of gas can adapter is what you screw on top of the gas can, then you connect it so you can hook it to the gauges. Okay guys, so basically we have two refrigerants that are currently in use today. You have R134A and R600, but all newer refrigerators, they are using R600. R600 is flammable. R134A is not flammable. But now, because of climate issues, they are abandoning this gas because they say it causes, I don't know, is it global warming or this climate change, whatever. Oh, sorry for that. I don't mean it's not important, but I'm just trying to say we have global warming in this one. So because of that, they are abandoning this refrigerant, and they are working in favor of R600. However, you must know that these gases, they have different properties. This one, the refrigerators that use R600, they consume low power than those ones that consume R134A. Considering that we have the same amount of liters of the fridge, this one is more energy saving than this one. So guys, you're also going to need and mind you, this gas can adapter, they sell it separately with the cans. So you're also going to need the MAP gas, this one, and a gun. So you also buy them separately. So this one, I think it's a little bit higher. I think it's around $20, or in South African rand, it's equivalent to 400 rands. Okay, so you're also going to need a charging valve. So this is what you put on your compressor, so that you can hook the gauges to the system of the compressor. And you're also going to need copper. You're also going to need aluminum rod. So this is what you use when you're soldering aluminum to aluminum, or aluminum to any other metal. You use aluminum rod. And you're also going to need insulation tape. So you might walk up to a customer and realize that the customer is having unsafe wires or naked wires. We are going to use the insulator to just make that up, because you can't leave something that you know is bad and just leave it. These things are cheap. You're also going to need every time that you order these, at least you must order at least 5 of relays and 5 of the overload. So the relay is the component that starts the compressor, and overload is what cuts power to the compressor. If there is any fault within the system, it cuts power to if there is an overload. In fact, it cuts power to the fridge. So you're also going to just keep those ones with you, because you might just walk to a customer and realize, no, one of these things is bad, and just replace it, rather than to just say, let's order it for 1 2 days, rather than to just keep them. They're also cheap. In US dollars, it's $2. In fact, it's $1. Then in rand, it's 20 rand to buy this thing. Okay guys, so right now we move on to, you're also going to need a pair of screwdrivers. You're going to need a star and a flat. You're also going to need a long nose. You're going to use this one to expand your pipes. If you want to join pipes of the same diameter, you just put this one through another one. This one, I use it in place of using this flaring or swedging kit. This one is a little bit expensive than this one, but when you're just joining pipes, this one works even better than this one. Okay, so guys, this one you use it when you're flaring or when you are swedging. You use this kit right here. It's not of much importance if you can't afford it as of now. You're also going to need filter dryers every time, guys, that you work on a sealed system. Every time that maybe there's a blockage or maybe you're just recharging the system, you have to change your filter dryer. This one is 45 gram, this one is 15 gram. 15 gram is for a domestic refrigerator, this one is for commercial refrigerator such as the Coke fridges. Okay, this one you're also going to need to just keep at least maybe 5 meters of this 0.028 millimeter. It's a capillary tube. This one is for domestic refrigerator, then this one is for commercial refrigerator. So guys, this is what you're also going to need. You're also going to need a rod, a copper rod to join copper to copper, and when you're joining copper to steel, you're going to need an additional component of flux. This one is a flux, or if you can afford a brazing rod, a yellow brazing rod, you can buy it, but that one is a little more expensive because one rod that is the same length with this one, it's 80 rand, which is $4. Yes, 80 rand, that is, which is $80 in US dollars. I'm talking in dollars because I've seen that in the US I have my second geographically highest country where people watch my videos is the USA. So the first is South Africa, the second is USA. So that is why I'm sharing in US dollars. So this thing is $4 or 80 rand. And sorry, I mean if it's a brazing rod, that yellow rod one, it's 80 rand. Whereas this one I buy it 15 rand. And this flux I buy it 40 rand. 40 rand is equivalent to $2. Then 15 rand is equivalent to almost like maybe 70 cents. So imagine, this one you can use it for 6 months. You buy it for $2. This one you buy it for 70 cents. So $2 plus 70 cents, 270. Mara, only one rod that is the same length to this one, you buy it $4 or 80 rand. So myself, because of that, I just prefer to keep flux with me every single time. You're also going to need sandpaper. Sandpaper, use it to clean your pipes. And lastly, you're going to need that vacuum pump that I told you about. So guys, this is one of the lucrative businesses that you can do. Let me start. Hola. Shosho. Alright. So now, what you're going to need is a vacuum pump. So I was talking about how lucrative this business is. Guys, to buy only these things that I've shown here, you need 2,000 US dollars. You can buy from multimeter to swedging kit. You can buy all these things from 2,000 rands. 2,000 rands is equivalent to 100 US dollars. You can see the math. So now imagine you can buy all these things. Mara, you can fix a fridge, a single fridge, for 1,000 rands. So normally the price of fixing a fridge is from 500 to a maximum to myself of 1,000 rand. It just depends on the situation and the type of fridge. So you can see that if you fix only 3 refrigerators, you are certain that you are going to cover the full amount of the business. And another thing that is most important is you can fix 5 or even more refrigerators per day. So it just depends with your marketing strategy. You're also going to need one thing. You're also going to need transport. Guys, when I started, I was just using taxi. But when you grow, you're starting to have a lot of customers. Then I bought a bicycle. I know a bike, it's mobile than a car. If I'm going somewhere close, I prefer to use a bicycle other than a public transport. Why? Because you might realize that in some areas they're going to have a bus system. Then from the bus system, you are going to walk maybe 3 kilometers. And if the road is not straight, you're going to look for the house number and what. So it's better if you have a bicycle, it's better to look for something using a bike than walking, carrying some tools in your bag, in a backpack. You can see that you can fit all these things in a backpack. So later on, I bought this car that you see here. This is a daily runner. I use this to do my fixing. You can see it's a C200. An old Mercedes, but it's working well. If you can afford a car or even a motorbike, I think it's best you can you are unstoppable in this business. So guys, you're also going to need a vacuum pump. So if vacuum pump is included, I think you are going to need a total of 200 US dollars or 4,000 rands. You can buy from vacuum pump to everything that you need, including these refrigerants, everything that I have shown you today. You can buy everything, including a vacuum pump, because the vacuum pump is the most expensive from this list. So guys, I wish you the best in this your career that you just want to start right now. This is you can never go wrong in this career right here. You are assured of success as long as you are not a now guy. Who I call a now guy is someone who sees, okay, let me just talk about qualities, then I'll come back. For you to be a successful technician in this business, fridge repair, you need to be transparent. You need to be transparent. What do I mean when I'm saying transparent? You need to tell the truth to your customers. If you see that this fridge, it cannot hold gas, tell them. If they need a new compressor, tell them. Don't just do things, don't lie. Tell people what the real situation. Don't just say, if you can see, I can put gas today, it can work, but from next week it can't work because it's leaking severely. You just say you put gas so that you get paid for that day. The next week it's not working. It's a now guy. You're not concerned about your future as a seller in a market. You are selling a product. You are fixing things. So be transparent. Tell them, this refrigerator, I can't recharge it except if you buy a new evaporator. Not to just fix it for that day, the next week it's not working. And also, it can't be reachable. Guys, it's bad for your business. It's bad for your career. Okay, and another thing, that is the now guy. Be transparent. Don't just take money for now. Make sure that when you give guarantee, you deliver. If you say 7 months, it has to be 7 months. If you are available, don't tell them you are not available. So I wish you all the best in this business, guys. Please be honest. Please be honest. Please be honest with your customers. Man, life is difficult. You can't just take someone's money and disappear. Shalom.